Catholic Grand Knight caught stealing 10K scholarship? My nigga stealing from the church? Oh, yeah.
This is 51-year-old Evans Paul.
My nigga stealing from the church, chat.
On February 11th, 2025, Palm Beach County sheriffs responded to a call from St. Luke's Catholic Church in reference to fraudulent...
My nigga, you going to hell, bro. You going to hell, bro. There ain't nothing you could tell to me that will make me think that it was good that you stole from this church, man. From the church? Out of all places, bro, that you could have did this at, you choose the church? A church?
Activity involving the church's scholarship fund. The investigation finds that Mr. Paul is accused of forging the check and depositing it into his personal bank account for the amount of $10,000. Watch as detectives conduct their investigation and let us know what you think in the comments below.
All right, Mr. Robert, can you please tell me what's your role? And
my role at the time of the event is I was, when our council listed as one of the trustees and also the head of the Cardinal Newman Scholarship Education Fund, the fundraiser group in our council.
Oh, so he was the one in charge.
Can you please tell me how you know Evans Paul?
From church, and as well as he's been a member of our council for several years.
Wow.
And in years past, I was the Grand Knight of the council as well. And he had been an officer in past years. I don't remember which role, whether it was chancellor or something along those lines, but he did have a role at one point in time.
And how long have you known him?
Probably.
Wow, Chad. So this nigga was really involved with the church. 39 minutes. Oh yeah, we ain't watching all this shit. I ain't gonna lie, we have to cut this shit up.
I'd say at least more than 5 years.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Just either from church before, just seeing him in church over the years. It's probably more than that.
And after he was appointed, what happened? What occurred for you? What discrepancy that you noticed at?
In our getting ready for the school year, in our August meeting, everything's fine. We had stuff. We were trying to get the money to set the kids who won the scholarship. We want to get that set up.
It was for the kids too, bro.
The September meeting, which was September 9th, I believe. Yeah, I think it was September 9th. During the meeting, we had the passing out of the treasurer's report and the report of the scholarship fund, and I noticed that there was $20,000.
$20,000. I thought it was $10K.
$1,000 gone. And so I, whoa, what's going on here, guys? And the money, and previous to that, I had requested the two $2,500 checks. So
nigga, imagine the shit was actually him and not the guy.
September meeting came and like, what happened here? Where's this money? And checks were given to Evans, and it was given to Cardinal Newman. And so in the meeting, he said that he had already given the checks to Cardinal Newman.
And when you say he, who's that?
Evans Paul. He said he gave the checks to Cardinal Newman.
Okay.
As the meeting went on, other things, questioning some things, and then I said, well, I know that people at Cardinal Newman, treasurer, I will go and ask them to refund us back the other money. And I was talking to Evans at the end of the meeting about this. I'll just go, and he said, no, don't go to Cardinal Newman. Don't go to Cardinal Newman. Which I kind of thought was funny, but I said, well, I'll check with them. And he kept insisting I not go to Cardinal Newman. And then as the people were ready to leave, because I still had the checks. And it's like, what? You still have the checks? And then several other people in the room said, we had this whole big blow up in the room about the money. And now,
oh, dumbass nigga, why the hell would you tell everybody you got the checks?
Oh, you tell everybody you have the checks? That kind of, so everybody kind of got, whoa. So during that, after the meeting, I sent him a text and basically just to confirm, you do have the checks for the Cardinal Newman Scholarship. And his reply was, yes, thanks. I said, okay, thank you. So talking to Mark and Ed during the week.
So he didn't say he gonna do nothing with the checks. He said he got the checks.
I hadn't gotten any response. So I had sent Evan some texts and
Sure.
and
go right ahead.
so on Thursday, September 12th, I sent him a text, said, good morning, I need to get those 2 checks from you. I didn't get a response. I had a finance meeting at St. Louis. I sat on the head of that finance committee, and I saw Evans in the parking lot. So I pulled over and said he was there to pick up Violet, his wife, and it was raining. And I asked him, I said, I need to find out about getting the checks. And then he didn't say anything. He drove off.
Oh, shit.
So, and I said to him, I'm not sure what you mean by you will find out about getting me the checks. So it's this process. We were checking on things, and then I talked to Mark. Ed Manning, he was supposed to get with Ed, and Ed happened to tell Mark that one of the checks had already cleared the bank. And Mark told me that.
None of your cash.
So I went online and checked and found the check, it cleared the bank, and then went, whoa.
You got a long ass story. Let's see what this guy got to say. Okay, we already know what he got to say.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words.
Are you willing to speak with me?
Sure.
Okay. So, Mr. Paul, okay, so this is obviously has to do reference of
Night of Columbus.
Night of Columbus. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're okay. What is your role in the Night of Columbus? Like, what are you
I
playing?
mean, when that happened, I was a Grant Knight.
You're a Grand Knight. Okay.
Yeah.
You're appointed a
Grand
Yes.
Night.
All right. Have you ever had a job in the church that you've ever been compensated for?
No.
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 It's been all volunteer.
I have been volunteer every day, yeah.
Okay. And how long have you been at the church, attending the church for?
It's been like since 1999.
He feels like they owe him, bro.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. That's right, around 25, 26 years.
Okay. And during the time around July of last year when you became the Grand Knight, there's an incident that occurred. Okay. Reference, I guess they had a meeting.
Yes.
And there was a discrepancy.
Yes.
Reference funds. Yeah. Can you explain like what that discrepancy?
Yes. So what happened is this was like after when you get night, the treasurer, everybody, when there's something, they need to talk to you.
Okay.
So usually I used to pick up my wife
Okay.
because she always done at 6 o'clock after care.
Okay.
So when I went there to pick up my wife, and then I went to sit. There's a blue tent like Family Life, so I went to sit there. And then there's like some Haitian on Friday. We have Haitian prayer, so they know me. I've been just been sitting there talking to them. And then Ed, he's the treasurer. Ed came. He was like, "Hey, Evans, I really want to talk to you. They tell me you're here." I was like, "Okay, what happened? What's going on?" He was like, "There's something I really want to talk to you about because now you're getting night." I said, "What happened?" He was like, "Listen, we've been collecting money as a donation for scholarship. It's been 3 years. Like, they make a picture with the people for the donation, but they never give the money." I mean, soon he tell me that, that's like, click on my mind. If you're getting people donation for something, you should give that money out. Especially you stand up in the church, you make a picture with those people, everybody sees like they're going to have a scholarship.
Yeah,
and then they never receive the money. I was like, okay, just tell me what happened. And then when he tells me, they never give the money for 3 years. It's been past 3 years. So as I'm getting nice, so he needs my help. I was like, what kind of help you need? He was like, we need to give the scholarship. I was like, do you have anybody? And then he bring me like a bulletin with the person name and everything. I was like, okay, those 2 girls, I know them, so I can talk to them. I was like, as the paper said, they have a scholarship for 4 years. So that's been $2,500 each year. So there's gonna be $10,000 by person is going to be to do with 20,000. So I tell him, so this is what we're gonna do. Because my kids is over there to at that school, Caledonia, man.
Okay.
So what we do, we pay.
They got some
the
chubby
tuition
ass
online,
fingers.
like in the website called Fox. I tell them like, this is what we're going to do. I can just get the money and then I put the money in my account. I can go to Fox, just contact those parents, get the information, and then make the payment online. He was like, if it's as soon as you can do, you help me out, that will be fine. I said, okay. So he went to his car, he went home. He wrote the check, but he wrote the check back home. But I think he's gonna come with the check. I can tell him like, just put my name on it because I already tell him I will just deposit the check. That way I can make the payment online. So what he said was like, okay, so now you get 9. You don't have time. I never have time. So he said, you don't have
He's
time
lying.
to go to the bank with me.
I think
to
he's
put
lying.
your name in the account. So you will get 9 anyway. So just sign on the top. He gave me the pen. He was like, sign on the top of my signing. Put your name. That's not going to be a problem. So I take the check. I hold the checks for 2 weeks. Because I
This nigga is bullshit.
to find
This
out.
nigga
right,
is
with the
lying,
parents
bro.
first. So how much money? Because you don't get
My
only
nigga
one
is
scholarship.
lying,
The school give you
bro.
scholarship
I'm
and everything.
faded, bro. I'm
So
not
I
that
just wanna
faded,
see
bro.
how much the difference, if it's higher than 2,500 a year, or if it's less. But myself, if it's less, I
But
would
you
give
got a
them the
good way
less
of
the
explaining
money.
it to make it
Because
seem like
2,500 is belong to them
you're
every year,
professional and you ain't doing shit.
So after talk to the parents, one parent tell me, Evans, I don't have no balance because we have a Spanish scholarship I got. So can I use that money next year? I said yes. Next year you can have 5,000 next year. But there is one of them when I do
Nigga
everything, like
bullshit.
selling
He
tickets
lying,
and everything.
bro.
She always help me out selling tickets for me and everything at the church, right? So I really need to give her that money. And then she hold the school $2,300 some dollars.
Okay.
So and then we have a scholarship for $2,500 for her. You know, her name is Kelly. So I always promise her, so we're gonna get the money. So after that, I went to my bank. It was two checks, $20,000
Yes.
to do.
Okay.
I deposit one check for 10,000. So I tell her like this is a scholarship checks from Net of Columbus. So I'm going to give to Cardinal Women.
Yeah, he stole that shit, bro. He stole that shit, bro. He tried to take control.
So the check deposit. So they said the check's going. I think like the first date was September 5th, something like that. The check's going. But the girls keep asking me, Evans, when you gonna pay and everything. We always text. I said the check is not clear yet. I'm waiting for the check to be clear. That way I can pay it for you, right?
Yeah.
So after that, we're gonna have
This
a meeting.
nigga,
So I'm
bro.
the one that's the host the meeting and everything. If I have to ask questions, I
Then
can.
here just lying in my face, Chet.
We're done with it. So
Still going.
it's been like
Still
time passed because
going.
I never talk to nobody. I don't even feel to go to the meeting anymore. But I call my assistant.
No, nigga, you felt guilty,
Sally
bro.
Sullivan, it's my assistant. I call him. I explain to him the situation, what happened and everything. So I was like, I don't tell anybody. So if anyone come to tell you whatever, you will know or he tell you, right? And then after that, so one Sunday I went to church. And then Father and Jew, so we have a good relationship. He was like, Evans, I'm the one that. So I called the church. I said, like, listen.
This nigga's just a liar, bro. And this nigga going to jail.
Outside is informed of her husband's arrest.
It's not a volunteer position. He was a.
All right. So
Itself.
yes,
Yes, that's the name of the account.
I understand that.
Yes.
Wouldn't that make sense to go to that fund and then later be paid out of there
Of
for
course.
tax purposes
Of
or
course.
any type of purposes?
Yes,
or
of course.
receipt purposes, right?
Yes, of
Since it's
course.
a not-for-profit.
But to pay it online too, you will have all those things. You will have your receipt and everything.
Okay.
Because lately,
But you could do it from that account. It doesn't have to go from your personal account.
I mean, at that time, I didn't think about it because me, when I'm making a payment for myself, my kids is in school over there. That's what I did. I just go online, made it. This is days when I contact the parents to get like the account information. Just do it online. That's what at that time. That's all I was thinking at that time.
Okay, which was not very smart. Do we both agree with that?
Yes, but with the technology, nobody drives to go anywhere. You just sit home, put your cell phone, you go
You're
online,
right.
do whatever you have to. That's what I
My
was thinking
nigga
at that
right.
time. But like you
This
said,
is what
but
technology
this is
does.
smart,
No, it wasn't. What you're not agreeing with me with, and we're not going to go around in circles, all right, is the fund is made for that $2,500.
Yes.
It's never taken in a lump sum of 10. All right, just hear me out. It's never taken in a lump sum of 10, okay? The reason for it is because the $10,000 is the maximum they can get, right?
Yeah, for 4 years.
Yes, okay, I understand that, for 4 years. All right, so the reason for that is, just like you said, if they left school or if their grades are not kept up or any of that issue, then you're not out of all that money. It's already taken out and they can stay in the account and maybe gross more money or whatever is left in the account to continue growing or yielding or whatever.
You spent all that money, chat.
You took upon yourself, all right, as the Grand Knight, to take that check and deposit it.
Yes.
Okay? Yes, all right? We could agree on that, okay? Then you proceeded, whether you, like you said, which was stupid or not stupid, or Ed said you could do this or not, wrote your name up top of Cardinal
Nigga,
Newman,
forging
and then,
checks.
Scratched out Ed's name and wrote your name and then deposited the check.
No. I didn't scratch.
Okay,
I don't know.
you put a line
If the
out,
copy.
whatever.
No. If you see that line, that wasn't me. No, probably I don't know if it's the copy. No, I didn't put
Okay,
it
but
right.
you wrote your name above his signature.
That's correct.
And then
yes.
said that he
Wait,
told him to.
Yes.
Okay, and then you deposited the check.
Yes.
What I'm telling you is, that doesn't make sense because it's not supposed to be like that. You took that upon yourself.
Yes, exactly.
Your
That's
initiative to do that.
my responsibility. Yes.
Okay. So right now, unfortunately, I do believe that you didn't have maybe malice intent of basically stealing all that money, but what you did is wrong. Period.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You cannot write your name over a check and you cannot sign your name.
Okay.
All right. So as of right now, what you're looking at as being charged is grand theft
Okay.
of $10,000 and uttering a forged instrument, which is a check. Okay. Those are 2 felonies. Okay.
Damn.
I try to help you out. I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that you did anything wrong or anything like that, but you're not helping yourself. If you told me you had financial problems, this is why you did this, you weren't thinking, and then you're later pay back this and that, whatever. But I can't force you to say anything.
Listen, I
could only look at what I have, which is the proof here of all your statements, and looking at all the overdraft fees and all the unpaid balances and certain things that you have.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here. This shit over with.
We don't steal.
Yeah,
We don't steal. I know you're doing your job.
Your life is hard, and I
The life is hard.
Yeah.
If I explain to you my life, I stand after care. We don't steal.
I hear you. Listen, like you said, I'm just doing my job.
You're doing your job. That you're doing your job. Well, when my husband told me that, I said if I can't sue him, I will sue him. Yeah, I will sue him. He just working 7 to 7. He don't even get home. When he tell me that, I don't even eat my lunch. I come home with my food.
I understand.
You don't deserve to get arrested.
When you shop in the Bonds app,
Bro,
you
I
can count on
think
us to choose
this nigga
fresh
felt like he
produce,
owed it to him after working all that time. At the same time, he put the money into a good, like what he was supposed to do.
That's why they did too. No, I'm crying because you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. That's why they did to you. Tomorrow I'm going to talk to Father Andrew.
You don't need to
I'm
talk to
going
nobody.
there.
Don't talk to
I'm
nobody.
going there.
No, you don't need to talk to nobody.
I'm going there.
She's sad, Chad. That's his wife, man.
Praise God.
W wife. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'll be back at y'all tomorrow. Peace out.